Go on, you're up.
All right, lads. Right. Is that not open there? Is that right on there? Right. So, obviously, we're in a fucked up situation. I mean, that voice clip of the council when when we was I know there's 2 people for a fact right now are gunning for her job.
Really?
Because it was absolutely disgusting the way she was.
That weren't right. Yeah. That was not right.
Heart-wrenching.
It was, man.
To think that it's not just about me and Dean.
No.
You know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
other
you think
people,
how many other people are in this situation?
Turn that light on.
Exactly.
That light there.
just
Yeah.
You think how many other people
that
are in
long
this
walk
situation?
from the hospital along that footpath.
Yeah.
I see tents where people
Yeah.
were in the tents and.
I mean, okay, guys. So let me ask you, seriously, like, what could I help you with? Because I mean, you've got obviously need more medication, right? You need to get more. Where are we at with things? What? Go on, just be honest. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, yeah.
It's him, innit, at the moment.
Yeah, I feel really bad about that because I feel like I'm putting pressure on my brother.
You're not putting pressure on me.
Listen, if you're not well enough to fucking do that, you can't do it because it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Rehab will kill you.
I know, and they've already said that to me, and that kind of.
You know.
Kind of, just being,
It's about willpower though from you, and to go right. Well, okay, you might be in that situation because of the situation we're in, but it's about you to say, right, well, okay, I need to just be strong for my brother and try not to do it.
Yeah.
And then when he's ready to do it, at least you've already took that first step to.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd love to see that.
Because splitting you two up could kill you. I'm being honest. I think you've got such a bond. What's your thoughts on it, Dino?
I'm ready.
See, I know he's ready. And he's kind of, and he's always kind of got the juice from me.
Yeah.
Where I've been, I used to do NA meetings, but I cut that all out.
Yeah.
For my personal reasons. And I see the power that he got just from that, and how he managed to stay clean and. When he was watching me do meetings, he's not done. I think he's done a couple of meetings himself.
I've done one NA meeting.
So let me ask you this.
I've done other groups, but NA in particular, I've done one.
Yeah.
You're on meth at the minute, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you used on top this week? Honestly.
Yeah. I have,
Yeah. So no. Listen, it's honest. How did you feel after that?
Fucking disappointed, mate. Pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely pissed off.
Every
to be
time,
honest.
just totally.
Yeah, and it's.
Why did I just do that?
What the fuck? Well, I know
Why
I
have I
don't.
just sat
I know
there
I
all
can't.
day long?
I know, yeah.
To be thrown a tenner.
Yeah, and then
just to go and use and mess up my lungs more and mess up my heart more
and this is where like
they told me today, it could take me just using one more time could kill me.
Yeah, of course it could.
The doctor was it was horrible because they had a load of students.
Yeah.
He didn't even ask.
So what could we do, boys? What is it honestly like? Do you just want to be clean?
Yes. Yeah, I do, Buzz. I said it to you when I saw you that day, mate. I want to do it. I have to do it.
What about you yourself, Dan?
I'm never going to get the opportunity like this again, Buzz, mate. And I have to do it, mate.
Well, we don't just walk the walk, but you guys have got to be ready. That's the problem. It's like
I just don't want to be talking the talk. I want to walk that walk.
Yeah, man.
Of course,
Listen, life's not over, my friend. But I think if you go down this path, it will be over. You've got a long life ahead of you, bro, if you want it. And that's coming. I'm being real, bro. Your life isn't over, mate. You might think it in your head and you just exist in there. It's not over, bro. How's it over? You're still alive, bro.
Too much time up here thinking.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, man.
He does that a lot. He goes into things.
Yeah, but people,
no matter what it is.
bro, there's football players have heart attacks and till they're 80, 90.
Yeah.
So you've got many, many years above you. You ain't dying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're on the mend if you want to be on the mend. And that's what it's all.
That's the message that I get whenever I end up in hospitals. And
but I think keep using and all that's very dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do, mate, is give up on life. I know it might sound shit and all that, but there's a big old world out there, mate. A big old world, and your brother, you and your brother could there's plenty of time to do whatever you want. Don't have to be this way.
What we want to do, we sit and we talk about how we don't even know our own country.
That's what I mean. There's a big world.
To just travel around.
Scotland, everywhere, man. There's
Exactly.
I'd like to go to Wales.
Travel around and just see, you know.
And you know what it is? You can do that. And you know you can do it, lads. It's not... Let me tell you this. You ain't the only person recovering. There's millions of people out there recovering, you know what I mean?
So true, yeah.
And don't feel like, you know, of course it's got to be tough, but...
That's what it feels like, though. Like, you are literally the only person in this position.
Trust me, I meet people recovering all the time. When you feel alone with this, it's going to be tough. But I tell you this now, them meetings are probably the best things you can do, because you're mingling with people who are going through the same journey as you, and you feel empowered by them, because they're going, all right, so you did that, well, I'm going to try that as well. You know what I mean? And you know, a great example of John, for instance, our good friend.
Yeah, exactly.
He was, he was using it. So, and no disrespect, and I'm not putting him. He's got learning difficulties. He struggles with everything. His faculties are not always there all the time, but he's done it.
But he's done it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, and you know, you guys can do it as well. And that's not disrespect to John. That's an empowering for John, because someone.
I know if I'm in the right environment, a calm, nice environment, I can do it.
I just know your mentality.
I know I can.
That strength is there.
But so can you, Dan. You can do it, mate.
Of course you can. Absolutely.
You can do it, lad.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, again, this isn't. I'm not trying to be a therapist or anything, but I'm getting the vibe as if you're feeling like your life's gone and you're just existing now.
Yes,
that's the feeling I'm getting. But you know what?
That is the feeling we have, though. Yeah.
But bro, there's a new life, man. A good old life out there for you, and you can take it if you want to. Don't give up. It's not a way. You ain't letting me down if you fail at this.
I just want to be me, man.
Do you know what I mean? You know that? You ain't letting me down, dude. I swear to God, you ain't. Life's about fucking enjoyment and having fun. You don't need to take heroin to do that. You can jump out of planes like John.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Do you know what I mean? And once you see your brother do well, you're going to be like, wow, yes. And surely that's what you want. You want your brother to do it. And the thing is, he won't leave you and you ain't going to leave him. I know it's rough. I know it's rough.
Very reluctant to. Yes. I would personally. I know it sounds really horrible.
No, but I'm telling you now, this guy here, I think.
I know he'd want me to.
Everyone in the chat, there's 2,000 people are all saying you can fucking do it, boys. Dan.
It's scary.
It's scary as fuck, but you know what? It's a new life. Or I'm not saying you're gonna die doing this, but it's a more dangerous lifestyle what you've got going on than it is than recovering.
Yeah.
And you know what, mate? Like, you might feel low, you might feel shit, you might just exist right now. It's about opening your eyes and looking around the world. Morecambe will run you to the ground. Lancaster will run you to the ground. You've got to get out. I'll take you places. We'll do nice things and you can fucking get your life back. But again, it's not something you make a decision today on. I know it's easy to keep that lifestyle you've got because it's what you know.
It's the norm, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the norm.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident with the right support and the right guidance and me pushing the council and the social services and all these people who you would be in the vulnerable bracket.
Yeah.
They would have to act. Now, fair enough.
That's what I mean, you know, whilst in hospital, I see a few workers and all that, and it was like, oh yeah, you know, we get back to you, we come and speak to you. And I didn't see anyone before I left.
I've had all of that.
You know, I think it was just. I don't know.
The thing is, when you was
slagging off the hospital, so the nurses were great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You have to hit rock bottom to go back up.
That's true.
And let me tell you, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people at rock bottom right now. There is, mate. It's not just you. You ain't just.
See him every day, Buzz.
Mate, you ain't just you. And let me tell you this: people come through it, and some people don't. But I want to see you come through it and stand tall, man, and go fucking right. When I was a kid, think about this. When you was a kid, you didn't want to die now. You don't want to end your life now.
When we moved there, I literally can't count on both hands the amount of people we know that have died.
And this is where you got to stand tall, mate, and you got to go, right, I ain't gonna.
And it's like,
and that's not even
Dina tell you, everyone I've kind of got close to.
Yeah, he's had
in
many
addiction.
friends that have
Yeah.
died.
Every
No?
one of them died.
Yeah.
And I walk around thinking, I'm a jinx, I'm a jinx.
Nah. It's a lifestyle,
It's the
mate.
lifestyle, exactly.
You're lucky.
Exactly.
You're lucky because you ain't you and
Yeah,
you're still alive.
Even if they made friends with someone else, it would have happened.
You're lucky because I'll tell you something, boys. You know, the lifestyle of this, people fucking surprised if the last 10 years.
Yeah. I've seen so many, man. So many people.
Do you know what I mean? And it's so easy to forget about your problems whilst on drugs. For that split seconds, you forget about it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Them split seconds you can do on a roller coaster without killing yourself. You can forget about your problems when you're, you know, doing whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
anything
yeah.
else but drink. Like
Whatever.
it only that heroin, I assume, would only last a couple of minutes, doesn't it?
That's what, it's not even a you.
I
It's
used,
not
to get,
even.
I used to get that same feeling painting a fucking picture, for fuck's sake.
The buzz of
You know what
just
I mean?
watch,
Yeah, just painting a picture, man.
It's a switch off moment.
Writing a poem.
If you're too focused in this kind of lifestyle, you'll never. You've got to try and find them habits which are triggering you, and just. You understand what I mean? Like, just break that
That's
cycle.
what I mean, it's not even
Yeah.
the using anymore. It's everything that comes before the
yeah,
using.
It's the whole lifestyle, it's the everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can
It's
imagine,
like-
mate.
It's all just like a routine that you're just locked into.
How long you been homeless, boys?
Now, God.
Well, you've been homeless quite.
I've been homeless off and on,
And then you got.
and then I got that silly place at CNC that a disaster. I'd say me personally, God, altogether about a year and a half, 2 years.
What about yourself, Dan?
Well, I had a period of being homeless in Bournemouth. I was
Yeah.
clean down there for 2 years. Had about a year of being homeless down there. And then, see, I'm kind of recently homeless.
Yeah, more recently
more-
myself, yeah.
Say
And how was that done for your mental state?
2 months.
So what's that made you feel like? Has it made you feel worse?
Like a bum, man.
What about decay? Do you feel like you're more vulnerable of
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff? Like
Oh yeah,
making
you're
me
exposed a lot.
exposed more? Yeah.
And like,
Totally,
I was
because
trying
everyone
to,
you bump, the only people that talk to you are like
The people that either want something from you or-
Yeah,
just get something out.
that want a quid.
Well, let me ask you this question then, Dan. All the mates you've got on the street, who was the one who called you?
You.
Did anyone else call you?
No.
Did any of these other idiots around here, did they ring you and see how you were? If it wasn't for him telling me, I wouldn't have even known you were there. So it was only us two
Yeah.
and the team on here.
Yeah.
We're the only people right now who want to see you
Yeah.
do well.
Yeah.
Because these other
And
idiots,
that's so
where are they
true.
at?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what, if you'd have died that day, today's news, tomorrow's shit paper, they wouldn't have give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're just another fucking word.
So know that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? And
So they ain't real friends, are they?
No,
You know what I mean?
No, they're not.
no,
None of them. I don't.
none of
no,
them.
none
I ain't
of
got a friend in Morecambe.
them. Yeah. I have one.
I ain't got a friend in Morecambe.
One, and he's not a unit.
Yeah.
At all. He never has been.
Would you take an opportunity of going somewhere else and staying somewhere else?
Yeah, I would.
Away from this
Oh,
town?
I would absolutely love that
Yeah.
one.
Definitely,
Oh
yeah?
my God, yeah. Damn right. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's a dream come true on its own.
We talk about it all the time. We talk about even going to, because when my mum was alive, when she first moved up here, she lived in a little, what was it called? Walton?
We first moved to Yelland, which was like a little 20
We even
house
talk about
village.
just getting a couple of tents and pitching
Yeah.
them up and walk,
No, just
the woods,
Yeah.
up in the woods, away from just
everything, man.
Yeah,
that
but
methadone.
That's what it is. That's
It- methadone keeps you there, doesn't it?
That
Tie, isn't it?
methadone, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
ball
what's-
and
that's-
chain.
yeah.
and that's the problem.
That's the
That
chain
is
that
the
keeps you,
problem.
yeah.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
You know,
I've said a million times, if I weren't on methadone,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even.
you wouldn't.
he won't.
Can't.
Can I ask you this? If you weren't on methadone, yeah, would you use?
No, I would have fucked that.
You don't know.
No, I
That's
wouldn't.
honest.
I wouldn't.
I don't
I'd
know.
be gone.
I'd have to-
I'd be gone.
I
I'd
think
have a
I'd-
tent and a rucksack and I'd be gone, man.
I think, personally, what we have here, a situation of... Dan, I think this is where the council will really need to step in with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm seeing, I don't know if people will agree on this, but I'm seeing, and please say this the wrong way, not the right way, not the wrong way. I'm seeing a man who's deflated. I'm seeing a man who feels like the world's on his shoulders and he's got nothing and he's just existing. If you die or stay or alive, you're not really asked. And that's the feeling I'm getting.
Do you know what I was thinking today? What if my brother dies? How am I going to pay for his funeral? That's what was going through my head all day long. How can I pay for a funeral?
They ain't gonna fucking die. Not under our. Let me tell you.
There before, you don't have to worry.
Let me tell you this, Dan. You ain't dying, Mosh.
A cardboard box suit me, mate.
I tell you ain't dying, and you ain't going down that road, Dan. And let me tell you, if you're feeling that way, we need to get you some support now, because this is not good, my mate. Yeah, your brother loves you to bits, mate, and without you, he's gonna struggle, man. You got this, Dan, and trust me, there's a new life out there, mate.
There is, man.
Yeah, you know there is.
Yeah.
I know it's tough. I know it's fucking madness, but you know what, bro? Like, I ain't gonna stop. I'll tell you this: the council hate me around here because I'm persistent, and fucking here we go again, little fuckers here again.
Buzz is back.
Do you know Buzz is back? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know that smile, mate. Yeah, that there is $1 million smile, because to see someone who has been in the, you know, on the other end of life.
Yeah.
To see you come through all this would be a fucking dream of mine. Honestly, Dan, it would. It'd be a dream of mine. It'd be a dream of everyone watching. I swear to God on my life, like this is a real moment, and this is why we need to. You know, if you want it, that is obviously don't. I don't want to put you in a position you won't want to be in. You know.
Listen, I wouldn't be sat here. If
I want it.
I wouldn't waste. I wouldn't be wasting
more than
anybody's time.
More than anything, I want it.
Yeah, want it.
I want it.
And I think you're going to empower your brother in this journey. I think he's going to empower you to do this, because see how much he wants it. Doesn't mean it.
It's not even a want; it's a need.
Is there anything in life? Is there anything in life you want to do, Dan? Anything in life? Or have you lost all ambition now?
Yeah, I feel like I have.
Have you? You've lost all ambition of life. Yeah.
There's a lot of things we want to do.
What have you ever worked? Have you ever done anything?
Yeah, I'm a good. I can put my hand to anything.
Yeah.
Put my hand to anything.
Yeah,
so we need people like you, then, don't we? Yeah. So we don't want to be. Do you know what I mean? You know, are you a mechanic? No, do all like that?
Yeah, I love. You know.
Yeah, getting hands dirty. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. You can see the smile on your face. As soon as you talk about like jobs and all that you start to realise, hang on a minute, yeah, I'm not ready for give it up, yeah.
Bit of work and that. We absolutely love it, man.
Good grafters, yeah.
We never turn work. If someone offers us work, we never turn it down, ever.
You've got to realise the world, like, is strengthened by people like you guys, because we don't know what it's been like on the streets. We don't. 90% of the people watching now, we've all lived in houses all our life. We've never been on the streets. We've never taken heroin. We don't really know what life is like, Dan. You know what I mean? In that situation.
No, but you do. You know, you're living a real life.
Yeah, we are. But you're empowering us all. You guys empower us. You don't see it like. I sit here and see you guys come through from this to and transition yourself through this. Part of life, and I feel like almost like this is what I've been put on the planet to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
I feel like I'm getting warmth. I'm feeling good.
The ready back glow.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You empower us.
Before I got ill, you know, and
email me, Jake.
That's how. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to get well. I wanted to come off the meth. I wanted to. Feel that, that strength from helping other people.
Yeah.
But you can do it. You can do it. All out there, you've just said. How
helping other people when I can.
It's only heroin you're on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's only heroin.
Yeah.
Don't give up on life because of heroin. Let me tell you this: there's people on everything, right? And they're still. You're only on heroin. You're not on drink.
Yeah.
You might warm yourself up now and again, but you're not on drink.
Yeah.
You're not on drink. That's the killer. That's the number one there, right? Heroin, you can get off it.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you're the lowest of low because you want heroin. Fuck that, dude. Your life is worth more than heroin. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol, yes, your life is worth more, but it's a lot harder to get off that.
Yeah.
But heroin's nothing. You get off that, and I say nothing very bluntly because obviously I understand it's still tough, but it's got to be. I don't want you to be deflated because you're on heroin thinking, oh, I'm not going to be able to get out of this, because you will. There's no, you know, there's MPs, there's Russell Brand. He was a heroin user.
Absolutely.
And look at him now.
Yep, absolutely.
You understand what I mean? So there's people out there who are, you know, really, really bad on drugs. He was really bad, wasn't he? A very addict.
Yeah.
And look at him now. Multi-millionaire in movies, all sorts.
Yeah.
So life doesn't stop because you're on heroin. Well, it does while you're on it, but when you're off, when you come out of it,
They're all the people I really
Yeah.
admire.
Absolutely.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Look at these people.
the success stories. That's what we want.
And I love that.
Yeah, I do.
I love that.
And
If I
that's
get
what-
the chance to get online.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know when you see a success, it makes you feel warm, right? It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, that these little rushes you have, you can get from roller coasters, you can get from, you know, having a bird, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? All these rushes
That
can...
scares me as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are.
No.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you.
No, just not leaving nothing behind.
Okay, that's fair enough.
The life out of
You got some kids on you now?
Yeah, I've got 2 kids down
See?
south. Yeah.
There we go, so...
Yeah, and that's, you know, there's nothing more than I'd love to,
Oh, yeah.
you know, if I am, if it, you know, if it is, if the doctors say no, you are too unwell, Danny, you know, then I'm really, I still.
If they're saying you're unwell to get off methadone, I'd want to know why.
Yeah.
I'd want to know
I
why.
was just
Yeah,
gonna
I'd
say
want it
that,
in
yeah.
black and white. I'd want to
Yeah.
know why, because
No matter how unwell you are, surely there's
Yeah.
yeah,
a way.
surely,
There is,
exactly. Even if
There is.
they'd done it over
A 1 mil drop of bloody...
Yeah.
a
whatever.
long period for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
So long
exactly.
as I was
As long as your body's not put under too much pressure
away
and...
from Morecambe.
Yeah. Yeah, that would,
You want to be away from this
that would
place?
be a big help.
Definitely.
So much.
If I was just out
So
of
much,
Morecambe,
Bosman. So much. If I could... Yeah.
Yeah, Morecambe is the problem,
I
huh?
had somewhere to go and I
Morecambe
could
is the
change my
problem,
chemist
West
tomorrow.
End is the problem.
I would-
You can't walk round the corner without someone
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah. Do you want this? Do you
do
want
you want
that?
this? Do you
Have
want to
got
put out
blah,
for us?
blah's
We can
number?
give you so
Have got
much,
blah,
blah, blah. They, you know,
Yeah.
it's,
What did the hospital say to you when you left? Did you ask? You don't like asking questions, did you? I know. I had to ask him, didn't I? For you? I had to go and phone to the nurse and I had to fucking speak to him because Dad didn't have a clue what he was even there for. Yeah, that's it,
bless
man.
my mum, she used to do all that for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
She did.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been a good bloke.
So what have they said? So what have you actually? So it was just a funny turn you had.
it was just all to do with my blood pressure
Yeah.
and my pulse being low. And
The beta blockers being too of a high
And
dose.
I spent the first night being really,
You were pretty sick, weren't you?
I'm pretty sick. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
my stomach.
Have you been eating?
Oh yeah, but like I said, they fed me. It was overfeeding me.
If we're gonna have another week in there.
It's all down to
Yeah.
bad.
So okay, so the thing is, we need realistically. If you asked Inspire, they say no because they want you still on subscription. Unfortunately,
Been down that road, man.
but we need some professional help here for you, Dan, because obviously even with yourself, I mean, you're on 40 mil, 50 mil, 60 mil.
I'm on 60.
So even that's quite a little. Well, John was on
Well,
20.
Compared to
Yeah, some of them.
people I know, yeah.
Yeah, we know people that are on like
110, 120,
people that are on
150.
150,
Yeah.
Yeah.
130.
If we can get a green light for you to start reducing your meth,
Yeah.
they'll
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you take meth in hospital?
Yeah, they give me meth in hospital.
Because that was the time to do it, because you was in the right hands.
That's what you'd think. I think there was something to do with Inspire, who I spoke to yesterday and today. No, yesterday evening.
Yeah,
But when I was being admitted,
yeah,
it was like the person who kind of communicates with Inspire,
yeah.
and they knew my worker, and I knew her from being in hospital previously. And all that. And
Yeah. Well, look, lads, I think
it's like
If-
they kind of leave all the decisions
Have they give you a plan or anything to do?
No, that's what I mean. I came out. I didn't have a plan.
Come on, they didn't even give him a lift home.
No.
It took you 4 hours to get back here.
I did tell him. I said I'll be walking out this door, and I said if I get any kind of chest pain,
I'll be straight back.
you'll be seeing me in about an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told him that. I made it clear. I let him know that I'll be contacting pals about it.
Yeah.
About a complaint, and the lady who was discharging people, because you go down into this little lounge while you're waiting for your meds to be done and all that, she said no, people only get that sort of thing when it's their problem with immobility.
Yeah.
I would have thought, considering my cardiac nurse has told me I can only walk so far every day, and that's it.
So you just walked 4 hours?
Yeah. You know, it's just...
It's an outrage. It really is an outrage. It's disgusting. And I just don't understand. They had my number. I've given my number.
Yeah.
I said, ring me if you need. I said that. I said, ring me if anything changes.
Exactly.
They didn't ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave him my phone about an hour before...
She wrote my number down.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I totally forgot about that. And they said they were going to charge it up, but they gave me the phone back and it was just dead.
Yeah. I mean, we need to come up with a plan. Am I alright to? Am I alright to have 5 minutes? I'll have a quick of a chat and see what the plan is. But listen, lads, Dan, I hope us talking is opening your eyes. I don't want you to give up on life. I don't want you to give up on shit. I know it's rough and it's hard, but
I don't want to give up.
That's what I was thinking as well. When I was walking down that pathway, I was like, and I was crying, and I was thinking, because I have no memory of my cardiac arrest at all. Like I said, I can't even remember walking out the door that day. And I was thinking, it's all right, Danny, because you just no. I think it's all right if you die, Danny, because you won't remember anyway. It'll be okay. What a crazy thing to be thinking.
Well, you won't be thinking like that anymore. Come on. I know it's... But this is why... Again, we have social workers, we have police officers, we have counsellors watching my stream. This man is speaking facts and truth. Yeah, please, can you just act and sort this situation out? Otherwise, we will see a man, because he's clearly give up on life, he's clearly doesn't really want to be here anymore, he's not bothered if he's here or not. We need to not give up on him as a society and as a community in Lancaster. Otherwise, we're going to see yet another man, 10 foot under, because we've failed him. He's telling you he needs his help. Why are we not stepping in? We've got to step in and act, otherwise we're going to see another man 10 foot under because of the fucking neglect of our councils, and it's an absolute disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. I'm sorry to tell you, chat, but it is. It's a joke. This man needs our support. He needs our help. Yeah, his brother needs our help. All right, so we've got to start acting and sort this situation out. It's an absolute disgrace, guys, and I meet people like Danny all the time, and I see it, and I see it, and I see it, and you know what? It's the same fucking script. It's the fucking council. It's no one stepping in when they should be stepping in. We told the council the other day he had a cardiac arrest. What did they say? We can't help him. We had to step in and pay for it and put him in a hotel. This man is not choosing to be on the streets. He doesn't want to be on the streets. He wants to live a normal life like every fucking human being. Step in, council, and do your job. It's an absolute outrage. It's disgusting. But this is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem. People will keep having a go at me, or you can't have a go at the council. It's what they want to do. Danny, if you had an opportunity from the council to restart your life and get going again, would you take it?
Yeah.
Damn right.
There we go. There's your answer. For anyone who's doubting that. Danny's struggling, but I can only offer so much. I ain't a professional. I'm a TikToker, for God's sake. You know, there's professionals out there who go to university for this shit, who step in and get the support and they get the finances from the government. There's people being paid to help this man.
Yeah.
But I ring up and ask for the help and they say no.
Yeah.
Makes me so pissed off, because you know what?
It's like since COVID as well, I've seen the way Inspire, there's check.
Yeah.
The whole
system has changed, hasn't it?
Shambles.
It's crazy.
It's just crazy. It's like the world's gone just totally mad.
You know, we've got to stand up. This is why I do what I do, chat. You know what I mean? This is the reason you guys follow me, because I show you real life stories and I show you real truth. This is I've seen this years. Guys, we've got ourselves a real situation here. Honestly, we really do. Look, please understand this. Yes, we've got to open up the PayPal, but we can't just open up PayPal, everyone chuck the money in and not know what to do with it. We have a plan, and if people want to help with that plan, we do it together, and then we open the PayPal between this time and that time, and then after that, if someone was to send £10 now, it's 15 quid, 3 quid, 2 quid, it's very hard to keep count of.